guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki and welcome back to Wolf Quest, where we are here with our girl Kindle and her Floodwater pack, and we just woke up from our sleep. Apparently an eagle wants to attack us. There's a plane up ahead. We can just saw its shadow go by. Okay, everyone, inside. Captain seems to be panicking, so we're gonna pick him up. We actually still have our HUD hidden. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, pretty sure everybody else is inside, so Captain, don't worry, buddy. There's no need to panic. We can just saw the plane go by as well. Oh my goodness. What a way to start the episode today. Let's wait for this plane, or excuse me, this eagle to go away. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Captain, come on out, little one. Goodness, Kindle. Well, I was just about to say that the pack is doing pretty well so far. Let's go ahead and do a quick check-in on everyone. So we are getting close to the 10-pound mark. We still have a way to go. The rest of the pack does seem a little bit hungry. Dad was sweet enough to feed the pups before we started the episode for today, so the little ones are feeling good. River apparently wants to chew on the frisbee, and Water Lily's major injury healed, which is amazing, so she's feeling a lot better. We can go ahead and check on the yearlings. Yeah, it looks like Willow's just still has a minor jaw injury, but I did smell some elk over the hill, so I think it would be good to go ahead and start off with a hunt. I think we will actually go ahead and woof the pups inside, and that way we can maybe get a lot of our pack members to join us, because it really is so much easier when we have a lot of extra teeth to go with us. So we'll do our Let's Hunting whine. Hopefully everyone is in agreement. Everybody looks pretty excited to go hunting, so let's go ahead and track these elk down. Now, we're really not paying too much attention to our territory at the moment. Really not wanting to go off on any big territory excursions, so we're gonna have to take a look, definitely mark along the way, but our territory is like really thin, so yeah, we will we'll have to see how that ends up for us. We are scenting the Hornaday pack, it sounds like, or smells like, I should say. So they may be in our area. I'm kind of struggling to find where the elk herd is most strongest. I think let's go ahead and try this way, and I'll bring you guys back once we find them. If we do, it's getting a little bit faint. Alright, we have found the trail and it's looking pretty good. However, we are actually in Grassy Creek territory. So, if you remember in the last episode, I still have actually not gone back to... Oh, well, here's another elk herd right here. The Bitterroot. Okay, well that was really lucky. Those tracks, even though they weren't this herd's tracks, they led us towards it. So, if you remember in the last episode, we were got into an altercation with Grassy Creek where they raided the den, and we may have taken out their pack leader. I didn't actually look. Ow! We just got rammed by a spike. So rude. But I didn't actually look at the wolf's status before we killed it. So the Grassy Creek wolves may end up not being a problem for too much longer. We're gonna have to keep an eye on them and see, but hopefully we can kind of chase these guys back down into our territory, giving them a chance to fall. I think they're still fairly weak at this time because they're recovering from winter. Somebody fell. There you are. Not too bad. I think with the pack, with us, this could still be a good choice for us. We made sure to do a pack rally. We drank some water, so we are more than prepared to take out this elk, and yeah, the whole pack is really putting in the work here. Yeah, and you just keep heading straight towards our den. That sounds perfect. Pilot's gonna rush ahead and do his part here with his extra damage. Although he does get gassed out pretty easy. He can only sprint for so long. Gosh, and we keep getting kicked off. Okay, good job, Water Lily. I wonder if Water Lily's gonna kind of specialize in slowing them down a little bit. We'll have to look at the size of our wolves, just to kind of see, one, their personalities, but two, if there's any like body characteristics that really lend themselves well to hunting, like some of the bigger wolves staying behind and really like digging their feet in to slow down the elk, while some more nimble or braver wolves go, you know, for the throat bite. So very cool things to think about, and we're gonna have to keep an eye on the pack to see if any of those little characteristics come out. Unfortunately, we didn't pee on the scent poster. If we did, we didn't actually take it out. So, so far the territory isn't looking quite bad. We can come down here maybe on the way back and strengthen a few of those items up. Water Lily's just dancing away on the elk there. And we'll go ahead and make sure to take a meat chunk for the ride. And it looks like Pilot still is a little bit hungry, so we'll give him some time to eat. Hi, Cattail. You did a good job too, girly. Oh, she gives us a little smile there. Gosh, I love that she has Timber's coat. It just brings back so many memories. And then Water Lily, she looks a lot different than Nisha because Nisha was so dark, but she still has those kind of same features, and I just love it so much. The fact that we have a Timber and a little bit of a Nisha look-alike in this pack. It is so sweet. Let's actually go ahead and howl on this carcass because we didn't actually do that yet. Make sure to mark that. Oh, Kindle, did you get an injury, dearie? No, you're just holding up your foot a little bit. Okay. All right, and the pups have already lost a lot of affinity. My goodness, and somebody's growling. Oh, it's at a fox. That's okay. We can growl at foxes. I don't want you girls to start fighting with each other, though. We need to stay strong because these Grassy Creek wolves are no joke, and we are right up in their territories. So, definitely need to be careful there. We are in our hex here, so we can go ahead and get this one all topped off, keeping our barrier strong. I'm trying to decide. I think we will go ahead and up our southern territories tomorrow once they've dropped down. And because the pack will have already fed, we can probably go ahead and skip out on a hunt tomorrow, and then just focus on territory. I think that's the plan, because I don't want to, our affinity is a little bit too low, so we need to get that up before we can take off for the day. I did try to do a little bit of an extra sleep, so we do have just a sliver of energy, so we'll slowly try to recuperate that as we go. And yeah, it looks like this is going to be the hex with our den in it, so we didn't have to go too far. And if we do get hungry, we can of course go back to the carcass instead of needing to hunt. Alright, where's our den? Just right over here. Come on, everyone. The pups are waiting. There they are. Hi, pups. Hello, hello. And they're still not quite at that point where they can pick up those meat chunks, but they will be getting there soon. And who is pushing in on us? Probably Crevice Lake. They still have a grudge against us, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and hang around, let the pups finish up eating, go to sleep for the night, and then try to get some of this territory taken care of. Oh no, you guys, Captain is ill. Little man, I swear, this pack is cursed with the little boys. I hope that he can feel better soon. My goodness. I really think that this is probably gonna, like, really unnerve Kindle a lot, because with her little boys and the way that she, you know, kind of views strength in her pack and the way that she views Pilot as well, I think Kindle just kind of has like an expectation for the females and, you know, her daughters to be pretty much exactly like her. So their strength doesn't really stand out as much to Kindle because they, you know, she just expects them to be like her and have all of this bravery and, you know, fight within them. But with how she was looking out for her mate, really wanting a whole lot of strength and just all of these expectations, I have to wonder if she kind of puts a lot of those expectations on the males of her pack. We're gonna have to see how it goes as time, you know, goes on. But I think Captain being sick is really worrying her. Gosh, we were supposed to go out and mark territory today, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and see. Ooh. Yeah, they are really kind of pushing in on us. I was planning on going down in this section because, again, Grassy Creek is the ones who kind of worry me the most. They are still hanging in there. They haven't dispersed yet, so I think they may still be actually figuring some things out, unfortunately. And may still stay on the map. So we will have to see. But I guess we'll go ahead and wait with Captain while we wait for this cooldown. And I do think Kindle, especially with the territory stuff going on right now, she is going to want to go out and mark some of that up, you know, just kind of in her way of, okay, I know that my pups are more susceptible during this time, so let's go ahead and make sure that the boundaries are nice and strong, and make sure that these other wolves know to stay away. I think she, with taking out that wolf, her confidence is starting to come back a little bit, which can kind of be a detriment to her sometimes. You know, her personality is quite different than some of the wolves that we have played in the past, and her having all of this confidence is really turning out to be a detriment to her pack, in my opinion. I do kind of think she needs some sort of lesson, or I don't know, to really snap her into recognizing what's going to be good for a true pack leader. I don't know what that would be, but I don't think we've gotten it there quite yet. The Grassy Creek Wolves definitely shook her confidence, and she really hasn't been the same since. She's been trying to sort her feelings out a little bit, but she doesn't really give too much credence to her feelings, and she really just focuses on, I don't know, the being super logical, I guess, in that way, and really not acknowledging those things. So I think now that she, you know, the pack did take out one of those wolves, she is thinking, okay, I don't have to think about those feelings. Let's just brush them aside. They didn't matter, and really just focus on my pack. I don't know what that emotion was, but it's no longer here, and we're rebuilding. And she's just gonna shove it away like it didn't happen and continue on. I think she is still struggling with the fact that, oh my god, Kyrie, no! Yeah, I quite honestly, I don't think Kindle really knows what to do with these sick pups. You know, she's been back and forth on if, you know, if a pup is sick, are they really going to be that strong, you know, in her pack? Is this really something that, you know, she should worry herself too much on and, you know, take the time out of her day to sit with them and try to problem solve, like how to make them be better? Should she just be out hunting and doing territory, like, you know? And yeah, she's been kind of going back and forth on that, where she cares for them but then is also struggling with that side of it. So yeah, I think for now she's definitely gonna wait for Captain's cooldown, and probably in their eyes too, you know, more realistic gameplay of it. She's just going to be looking for signs that, you know, the pup might seem to be looking like it's okay now, you know, that they're not seeming too sick, and she can go off. So we did just get the cooldown for Captain. So I think, unfortunately, even though Kyrie is sick, we're gonna go ahead and wolf these pups into the den. We are currently being invaded. So I think with that, that's really going to trigger Kindle into, you know, protection mode. And so she's gonna order the pups inside and go and deal with what's happening on her border. Well, as we are running to this pack invasion, we came across a beaver, and I don't think that Kindle would skip out on this opportunity. So the pack is going to see if they can get a quick snack while they are out. There we go. It's not going to be too filling, but yeah, this beaver kind of ran in front of us, so Kindle is gonna take a couple of bites and let the pups take the rest. Apparently Willow's gonna take it all. Okay, Willow, I see you. Spoiled little girl. Yeah, River's like, can I have some? Or wow, good job, River, actually getting in there and getting some food. She very rarely pushes her way in there, so that's nice to see. Alright, I do believe that they are like just about to take this from us, but I do believe they are just on the other side of the river here somewhere. We're not scenting them, so we're gonna have to track them down the old-fashioned way. Our marker is just right there. Oh, they just took it. I hear them howling. That's okay. Unfortunately, I don't really enjoy having this piece of land because of the large amount of water that you need to cross, but I feel like Kindle enjoys having this area of land, so we're keeping it nonetheless, but we don't come down here too often. It is quite the pain, but I do love this area. Like, these little birch trees or whatever they are so pretty. Hey, Kupo. Are you the only one who... And you're running off. Are you even a part of the pack, or are you just a dispersal? You're a quadrant. I don't even think... Yeah, you're... sorry, friend. I mean, sorry, not sorry. I do think Kindle would have done that. But you are not who we are here for. We're here for these guys. Hello. I wonder if he's that dispersal stalking them, hoping to join their pack sometime. Girls, can we get a little hustle here? Why is everyone laying down? Come on. Alright, and let's actually, before we get ahead of ourselves, double check and see who's who. That's Grassy Creek. I don't need to look at you. I need to look at Crevice Lake. So Gold is their pack leader now. Oh, and Pearl's dead. We probably knew that. That probably happened a while ago. But so Gold, I believe was from one of the packs that we took out previously, because I had I was thinking of like gold panning when I was naming them. I forget the pack name. So Gold is their leader. I see we have Shark here, Shell, like all of these guys are subordinates. So, Gold and Pilot seem to be duking it out, so let's go ahead and help them out if we can. Our mate does have an injury from that beaver, unfortunately. And again, we'll be okay. This Gold is on Willow. Let's get Shell off of Willow as well. And just try to keep an eye on our pups. Willow saved her sister there. We should also be focusing on some of the more fearful wolves. So Shark and Titus seem to be fairly fearful. So let's do a little bit of damage on them, while still trying to keep an eye out for our pups. Now, they don't have the little health meter on them anymore, so they do have a larger health pool, but as we can see here, Cattail is pretty injured in the 58. River's just chilling over there. Alright, Shell, let's get you off of Cattail. So we'll just kind of try to keep a special eye out for Cattail here. Shark is now on Cattail. Cattail, you gotta fight back, girly. Okay, we're gonna do some growling here. Cattail has suffered a major injury. Probably need to do a quick check-in on them again. Okay, so Willow is now down to 45. We have a leg wound. So this is gonna affect our hunting and stuff in the future, which is again something that Kindle really doesn't think about in these situations. Oh, Cattail. Pilot suffered a major injury now. Okay, who do we need to focus on? River is now also pretty hurt. Okay, she's still going after them. Get Gold off of River. Okay, I think we just won that. Thankfully, we're not going to be chasing anyone down today. And we'll do lots of howling here to get this hex up. Yeah, we're creating a set post. There we go. And unfortunately, a lot of our wolves are pretty injured. So Cattail, I wonder if Cattail has a little bit lower health because she got a major and minor injury. But I mean, overall, I think the girls did pretty good considering they used to lose a lot of health pretty darn quickly. We're down to 50, Pilot's down to 44, so everyone is just under half in that fight. I do believe they had more wolves than us. So there is that as well, but we did get this up to 100. I believe they took this one from us, which I think this is this, oh, okay, so it's not on ours. This is our favorite beaver hunting spot. So considering how hurt we are, I think we will probably have to go and deal with the territory mishaps another day. Oh, Rocky looked like a German Shepherd right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there are lots of dispersals in this area. My goodness. But yeah, I think we'll probably need to go and deal with the territory stuff another day because I just feel like the pack is feeling a little bit wounded. It's a good thing that we did actually get that beaver because that's gonna help heal us up. Mostly just Willow, I guess, because she was the one who took it. Looks like the bear over there is probably trying to get some yummy fish this time of year. Also, somebody let me know. I feel like this water is more like red and like muddy tinted than it used to be. I don't know if that's just a setting I have for my graphics or if that's a change. Because when you look at it like this, it doesn't look red, but when you're actually in it and you look down, it does. So let's get back to the pups. Let's go ahead and lick our wounds. We are definitely feeling not super great, but I think Kindle is probably relieved to have those guys off of our back. Again, with the pups being sick, I think you know, having her territories pretty reinforced is probably fairly important to her. So I definitely think she's happy that she went and did that. And I believe the fawns are going to start dropping soon, so that is also going to be big help during this time when we are feeling pretty injured. So I'll bring you guys back once we are back with the pups. Alright pups, we are back and Water Lily stayed home to hang out with everyone. So she thankfully is feeling pretty healthy at this point. Now we did not get enough or we don't have enough sleep meter to be able to help out our pups at this time. So Kindle's feeling pretty good on her food, so we snagged a rabbit on the way out or on the way back, so we can at least feed that to the pups. Oh yeah, we also had a meat chunk that one of the yearlings probably ate. So let's get some rest here, see if we can help Kyrie and Captain. Oh, cattail, big yawn. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit of extra food for these pups too. Come on over here, Captain. Make sure that you get some. And we'll do a howl just to reinforce everything too. I don't see anything super nasty on the wind, which is great. Hi, Namira, you're doing well. And I think this is probably where we're going to wrap the episode up here, friends. So lots of things going on. I really hope that these pups can start to feel better. I know that Kindle is definitely going through some stuff right now, but I'm really interested in her story and I hope you guys are too. So leave a like on the video if you did enjoy and subscribe to the channel if you want to know when I post so you don't miss out on my videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!